physicality is something that you can always work on. यार कितना time लगता है? 3-4 महीना, 6 महीना, उससे ज़्यादा कितना time लगेगा यार? You can pray that every time you are free, they are writing those scripts. Everyone wants to be associated with the youth genre, and I'm lucky enough to be able to still sustain in this genre and do well for myself. Today's youth, urban youth especially, I would say, are shifting towards the Korean side or the Western side of it. Generally, the norm should be to rank them, but we are nice people, so we have not. The reason why this show is so close to me is because of the fact that it takes a lot. A dance show in general takes a lot.
He's one of the, I would say, forever young person in our industry, and I think whatever he does, his looks have always taken the forefront because of how cute he is, and I think that is always going to be there, but his talent also speaks louder than anything. I'm very happy and excited as I'm joined by Shantanu Maheshwari.
Thank you, Akash. Thank you for the sweet introduction.
बस यही है मेरा.
नहीं, thank you. Means a lot.
दिल से निकलता है, देखो मैं कुछ प्रिपेयर करके आता. But I will start by asking you, like, Campus Beats has been like this constant in your journey for the last 6 seasons, and now when we say 6 seasons, it is a record-breaking thing for any Indian content, because I don't know any other show that has completed 6.
Because there is no others.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't even know any other film that has done that. 6 franchise. So like 6 is the biggest number now.
Yeah.
Even in films, we have Houseful 5 the highest. So I think you have crossed
this
that.
We didn't know.
You have crossed that also.
Yeah.
So firstly, this association for 6 seasons. Firstly, to have that for so long, how important integral has it become in your life? Because I'm sure now it's beyond a show for you as well.
Absolutely. From the very beginning, actually, it's it's an ensemble show, and when you do an ensemble show, it takes a lot, because it's इतने सारे बर्तन को साथ में लेकर आएंगे तो बचेंगे भी. Like, so I mean, but luckily we have had a good relationship, and it's more like a family right now, and we prefer it that way because it's easier to work in a family like atmosphere, rather than have that chaos and that competition vibe all throughout कि अरे इसका screen space, इसके dialogue ये वो, it's just chaotic that way, and that kind of translates on screen. So it's just better to have this kind of an equation, and I'm so happy with the fact that Campus Beats have been able to provide that space, and coming on the screen part of it, I mean, love the fact that audiences accepted it. All the characters, the emotions, and the graphs, and the friendship, everything, because it's not easy in today's time to get people's attention for this long, and if we have been able to survive 6 seasons, definitely we're doing something right. So shout out to the makers as well. You have Bani J, you have Amazon MX Player, Palki Malhotra, Anirudh sir. So yeah, I mean, all those people have done amazing. Anand, yeah.
6 seasons and going.
Yeah, going.
Because this is not finishing anytime soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
But like you said, 6 seasons, okay, and you have made this family, as you said. When someone new enters, do you first rag them? Like
generally, the norm should be to rag them, but we are nice people, so we have not.
Also, if you're ragging, why won't you tell it on camera?
No, you can ask him also. If you see Paras's cut kanti, you would not want to rag him that way, right? But no, we don't.
But somewhere, do you feel that the responsibility also comes on you guys to make them feel more comfortable?
Absolutely. That was my next thing. Now, because we have survived 5 seasons, if someone else is coming on board, it's very important for you to make them comfortable so that they can give their best to the show. And that is what has happened in Paras's case. If you see the show this season, it's very different. It looks different. It feels different because he has added that freshness to the story and to the visuals as well. So the main concern for the entire old cast was to make sure that new people feel welcomed and they feel comfortable so that they can perform well. Yeah.
But what is the evolution you have seen in the Shantanu from season 1 to Shantanu in season 6?
Oh my God, a lot. Every season has been like peeling off layers and layers of character, briefing and workshops, dancing, expectations, my own pressure. So yeah, everything has gone. Yeah, I mean, the reason why this show is so close to me is because of the fact that it takes a lot. a dance show in general takes a lot from you in terms of the practice, in terms of the shoot hours, and then you doing that dance scene again, coming back to doing different scenes, then rehearsing for the other next day ka shoot. So it takes a lot, and that's the reason if it's not close to the cast, the shows like a show like this will not fly.
True.
So yeah.
But like while you have done a lot of work other than this show, but the most that a lot of people remember you is for these youth-centric shows, be it Campus Beats or be it D3.
Yeah.
Somewhere do you feel when you are part of youth-centric shows for so long, it somewhere also hinders the industry from seeing you in more mature roles?
I don't think so, yeah, Akash. I feel like if you're mature enough a maker, you will take those risks. You will understand the potential of the individual, the character that you are trying to cast for, and you will give those opportunities. If you are in that whole Excel chart sheet wala scenario where you are trying to understand, अच्छा ये इसका ये number है, इसका वो है, इसका ये कर लिया इसने, तो he has given a hit role in this kind of a character, then you will want to multiply cast the same thing again and again. Cast him for the same roles again and again, box that actor. But people who are risk takers, and I've been lucky enough, Sanjay sir ho gaye, ya phir Neeraj sir ho gaye, even Pratim sir for giving me Chal Chitro. So I've been lucky enough for that manner to be able to do justice to the characters that they had imagined. So, and in physicality is something that you can always work on. यार कितना time लगता है? 3-4 महीना, 6 महीना, उससे ज़्यादा कितना time लगेगा यार? And if it's a movie, people are ready to kind of give that kind of commitment.
Yeah.
And
while there are people like Sanjay sir, Neeraj sir, and Pratim sir, as you said, a lot of the people still work on algorithms.
Yeah, exactly.
And data, and somewhere those options then somewhere reduce, because now the risk takers are there, but they are less in numbers. So as an artist, for you, the choices become less.
Absolutely. It's something that I've understood with time, and I've made peace with it. Because you have to be patient at times to understand the kind of movies or the kind of roles that you want to do. So you have to make peace with it, यार. और कोई opportunity मतलब और कोई उपाय नहीं है आपके पास. There is no other way out to negate this or to solve this problem. You can pray that every time you are free, they are writing those scripts, or they are looking out for those faces. So that is all you can do, yaar. I mean, or the other way is to do your own thing in terms of write for yourself, and that is also something I'm working towards. So yeah.
Oh, so you're writing for yourself?
I'm not literally writing myself, but I'm there. There is a group of people who I'm trying to
work with. Okay. But like on the flip side also, like while industry में कुछ लोग होंगे जो आपको age करता नहीं देख पा रहे, do you also think it also benefits you in the way that it also gives you more longevity? Because
absolutely, because I am being able to do these roles for a longer period of time. So elderly roles or more mature roles, ऐसा तो नहीं कि youth में नहीं किया हूँ मैंने. I mean, I think औरों में कादम था was a very mature, layered character that I played. The longevity of being so-called main lawyer or a doctor is something that you can do in any time later in your career. Right now, the more I can stretch the youth, everyone wants to be associated with the youth genre, and I'm lucky enough to be able to still sustain in this genre and do well for myself. So I think I'm happy. I don't have any regrets in terms of, I have to age, I have to look a certain way, I have to bulk up. A lot of people have suggested me to bulk up, maybe body banai wo. I don't think. Unless until you give me that role, I will not bulk up. I will not put on for no reason. Is someone saying that, agar aap aise certain way mein dikhoge to maybe we can see you in that light? Nobody's saying me that, right? It's the people around who are saying. It's not the makers who are saying. Makers are finding it a different me, that okay, out of the lot, I'm finding this guy, he still looks different, but he has a certain kind of charm, he has a certain kind of way of acting which we like, and we want to, they see what I have as a freshness rather than, the same typical or whatever, he should bulk up and then we will consider it. Nobody is telling me that.
Yeah, building on that, do you see it as a USP that you do not fit in that typical mold of a six-pack abs and big biceps and like that kind of a scenario? Obviously, you will do it once if you are required for a role.
Yeah.
But till then, do you feel it's a USP also?
Absolutely, I feel what I have is something which is different. I can dance, and which really helps me do fight sequences, which really helps me to understand the rhythm in a character way better. So I have my multiple X factors that I have, and look can be one of it. I feel, yeah.
Somewhere when you have done all these I don't soft boy roles, and I'm not saying in any negative connotation,
Yeah.
but like soft in the sense that they are sensitive, they are mellow, they are not like those. जैसे आज के time पे we see a lot of
alpha kind of
alpha, hyper masculinity and all, but somewhere those are the roles that are working, and a lot of I've spoken to a lot of young actors also, and they have said that somewhere this pressure kinds of build up because it is working, and more roles are now being written that way because the audience is reciprocating to it. They also feel the need to kind of get into that zone. Do you also sometimes, in the back of your head, maybe not consciously but subconsciously, feel the need to kind of fit into that mold?
You're saying fit into the alpha side of it?
Yeah.
Alpha side of it.
On screen.
It's not very hard. Honestly, it's not very hard to fit. If the character is written well, you can always switch into that. I mean, okay, I'll give you an example for everyone to understand it in a better manner. If you see Mari, South ki Dhanush sir ki movie, he's एकदम kandi se looking guy, and he is super masculine, and you are celebrating him in that eye, right? He is someone who अगर मारेगा तो 6 फुट का आदमी भी मरेगा और घूम के गिरेगा, right? It's how you perceive, make people believe things, and that is what the art of storytelling is, right? So it is about that. मतलब it's not something you have to look bulky, or it's maybe sometimes it enhances also. It works for this for the way one has imagined the character to be, or a conventional good looking guy kind of a scenario कि हाँ मतलब मुझे ऐसा चाहिए. Like every girl, like 10 out of 8 will say yes to this. And then there are people who are risk takers who will say कि मेरे को अगर 6 लड़की भी बोलती है या फिर 4 लड़की भी बोल रही है, I have the power to convince all 10 to say yes to that guy. You know, so that is the power which lies in the script, which lies in the maker who's telling the story. So I never felt the need to go look for that. I mean, yes, maybe आते होंगे ज़्यादा roles, but if given an opportunity, I would love to do that. I mean, partly that's what I'm saying. कि Orome had that aggressive side which explored, which you said ki the ball look didn't, but people loved, few of them said ki we couldn't imagine you in that aggressive look. We never imagined. I myself had never imagined, but it was Neeraj sir who had imagined me like that, and it was his conviction. Yeah.
In the film's context, it was good.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about that random.
I know what you mean. Yeah, we share a different equation, so we have a different talk points altogether. But for that, it was very important also for me as an actor, as an artist, to showcase something which is very different, but which is for a role. जबरदस्ती बाल कटा के घूम रहा मेरे को नहीं समझ में आएगा. Yeah, that.
So I was just talking to an actor, a young actor, and they have told me a line. The gist of it was, there's no place for good men in movies now.
What do you mean? What exactly?
Good men, as in like, if you are violent, you are smoking, you are drinking, you are being a little bit violent, that is what people are looking for. Be it audience, be it
maybe it's his or her experience.
Yeah, it's their experience, obviously. But yeah, obviously there is both kind of things that are being written and that are working. Maybe, and it is also a phase, it might also change.
Yeah, exactly. It might change. Yeah, I mean, people were not writing roles. People were not doing shows like Campus Beats.
Yeah.
Coming back to it, I mean, people were not, and I was so convinced. So I know Palki from a very long time. Obviously, our association has been we're great friends and everything. So we were really trying to pitch people to do this show for a very long time. It was very hard for people to accept कि ये चलेगा कि नहीं चलेगा, and we were thoroughly convinced about the fact that people need breezy shows. We're done with like dark shows or because today's youth, urban youth especially, I would say, are shifting towards the Korean side or the Western side of it. So they need an Indian youth show which helps them watch the content and be relatable, because आपका culture और उनका culture में ज़मीन आसमान का difference है यार. Euphoria is their culture. Do you think ये हमारा culture है? It's a very हम सोच ही नहीं सकते. हम भी आज भी सोचते हैं तो now we have started working, right? We still think and we think, I don't associate myself. Yes, it's a great watch. Yeah. But I'm not too sure if I can relate or I can take something in terms of way होता है ना कि morality rate. Yeah. Morality.
Also like it's good for their setting.
Exactly. मेरी setting है नहीं. मेरी family problem समझ ही नहीं रही है. मैं इसका ये decision कैसे?
मेरे घर में ये नहीं हो रहा है.
Exactly. मैं इस
मेरे आसपास भी नहीं हो रहा है.
Exactly. So that is something which we felt was a void, and we for the longest time we had like literally long time to pitch and people to accept कि हाँ ये चलेगा.
Yeah. And this was a very nice point you said, because we see the audiences moving towards Korean dramas, and that is because they want that breezy, light rom-coms kind of shows.
Yeah.
And that is, I think, that is a void, and actually, I think that is also a reason why it has been able to survive 16 seasons.
Exactly.
Because there is no one else who is making that kind of.
And with the kind of conviction and with the kind of multiple tracks that we have, nobody is making.
Yeah. Like drama होना चाहिए, पर it should not be all drama. There should be these fun elements.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that makes it
balance of everything.
Yeah, but like after Chal Chitra, like have you gotten more offers to do Bengali work, or like are you looking to do more Bengali work?
I'm looking to do more Bengali works. There were few that had come my way, but I was not very convinced with the characters that were given to me. So and I'm very choosy with my work in terms of I don't want to just randomly do roles just for the sake of it or just for the reason that I am visible here and there. I am at a place where I think sometimes I can take a back seat and be patient about the roles that are coming my way and do my own thing as well. So yeah, it did come, and I would love to work with more in Bengali films. Yeah, I would love to.
Yeah, but like when you did and kind of got that reception, क्योंकि वो घर वाली बात थी ना, because that's your home ground. That is kind of when you got that love and appreciation from there for the film, did it hit different from any other maybe Hindi work that you have done?
Obviously, yeah, it feels very different because regional cinema. Honestly, मैं इतना कंज्यूम नहीं करता था बंगाली सिनेमा. मतलब मेरे डैड ने फिर भी देखा इधर उधर because he speaks fluent Bengali and everything. So he used to watch sometimes. घर पे आज भी कभी कभार evening में Papa listens to like news channel debate in Bengali. So I'm exposed to that. But when you do a regional film, एक अपनापन बहुत आता है. Bengalis feel like हमारे इसका यार, I could see that reception from the journalists as well. कि now that you have done Bengali film, अब कैसा?
अब आप अपने हो.
अब आप अपने हो. So that acceptance is very different when you do a regional film, and I love the language. It's just that मेरा practice छूट गया because obviously I'm staying here in Mumbai from longest time now, like more than 10 years now. So I don't practice it that much. So it took a lot of time, and thanks to my director Pratim for taking that much pain in making sure that I speak whatever I had to speak in a fluent manner. So I had a great time here, and as I said, like the association becomes much stronger.
Yeah. But did that also give you more fuel to kind of maybe dabble into other regional languages as well and kind of look out for work there too?
Yeah, I really want to do more Marathi film. More नहीं, मतलब मैं अभी तक किया नहीं है. Hopefully more बोलते रहूँ मैं ऐसा. But I want to dwell into Marathi films. I think Marathi movies are doing very great, and they have different stories to say. I'm not very fluent at all in Marathi. I understand the language, but I would love to explore that.
You said Marathi. I don't know why मेरे दिमाग में आया. I want to see you in a Marathi film with Prajakta Kodi.
Oh, would love to.
I don't know. मेरे दिमाग में ऐसे pairing आई.
Would love to, yaar. Would love to. Hopefully कोई सुन रहा होगा.
Also, like I feel you, Prajakta, you kind of belong to this, I think, niche you have created for yourself, where you have not kind of let any medium, any language, or anything kind of define you. in terms of, okay, he can only do this, or like work on this medium, or work in this category, work in this age group, or anything.
Hats off to Prajakta for that, doing that, and her entire team. I think she also credits them as well. So I think I find her very sweet and very promising what she's doing, and very confident, headstrong, and that determination that, as you rightly said, ki, don't put me in a box. Yeah, you don't know what I am capable of, you know.
But on your end as well, do you feel that there is this kind of mystery in people's mind that, okay, which box do we put him in, or like which label we put him on, because they can't. It's not a medium that you can be defined by. It's not a genre you can be defined by. Not even an age you can be defined by. Like, there is no where people can actually put you in.
But that's the good thing, right? I mean, everyone wants to be in that space where nobody can define what your capabilities are or what your potentials are. It's only you who know it, right? And with time, with opportunities, you reveal it to them. So for the longest time, I did my first 3 movies, I was not dancing. Gangubai, Auro Mein Kadam Tha, Chal Chitro, I didn't have any dance sequence. It was only Love in Vietnam that I first danced. So people who have got in touch with me or have got to know about me post Gangubai didn't think that I can dance. Right? So it's a big plus for me. So that's what I mean. It's okay to peel your peel one by one. Yeah. So it's fine.
So is it a hint that we are going to get to see dance more on the big screen now?
Hopefully, yeah, I would love to. I don't stop or I don't take projects saying कि मुझे dance करना मिल रहा है क्या. But yeah, I would love to. Yeah, I would love to.
So what's happening on the big screen front? Are there more work?
Yes, there are few more that I have already shot for, but I can't really say much about them. But yeah, when the right time, तुझसे तो मिलूंगा ही मैं, तो तू क्या घबरा रहा है यार?
नहीं ऐसे पर देखो मैं बस श्योरिटी ले रहा हूँ देखने वालों के लिए कि आ रहे हैं.
हाँ मतलब कब आएगा वो मुझे मेरे हाथ में नहीं रहता, but yeah,
कब आएगा वो नहीं, but हाँ आ रहे हैं.
Yeah.
But do you think that season 7 is gonna also happen soon now?
That is again not something that I can.
Yeah, but you can express a desire.
Desire, definitely. 7? God mad about it. आराम से 30-35
Grey's Anatomy का रिकॉर्ड हम
तोड़ेंगे Grey's का रिकॉर्ड. Yeah, absolutely. यार, I mean, by default, the story where it has ended is not something which anyone would want to end. So I hope and I hope it will come.
But over the time that the chemistry and the friendship that you have built with Shruti, how's that kind of evolved in a beautiful friendship between you guys?
It has been amazing. I think we never used to talk initially, but then she's someone who's very hyper and she makes that effort to start a friendship, and it gradually built. Yeah, and now we have equal mutual respect for each other and we love each other. So yeah,
always a pleasure to kind of see you dance on screen and in real life, but it's more a pleasure to see you act on screen, and more pleasure to talk to you off screen.
Absolutely.
So it's a lot of pleasure that kind of comes when it's a lot
it's
of
a packet of pleasure that
it's a lot of delight that comes when we are in each other's company, and I hope this kind of friendship continues to get better and bigger and better. And thank you so much for this time. And I hope Campus Beats had the Grey's Anatomy was 17.
अब खत्म हो गया ना Grey's, हाँ तो target set हो गया.
We will take 18 at least. Yeah, we will. And also you are not gonna age any. Okay. So it has the capability to continue. But thank you so much, and wishing you lots of love and luck for everything you do. And again, congratulations for Campus.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.